So this was so when Meghan was just Harry's girlfriend, and we saw with her luggage and everything at the airport. Was that the Queen? You know, did the Queen organise that? You know, and kick her out? No. Her and Harry at this point are very much in love as well. So I don't know why Meghan went back. Why did that happen? Why did that occur? Meghan had to meet somebody. Yeah, so, you know, I think Meghan could have done a runner here when asked pressing questions as well, wanting to get away from that situation for a while and then come back. So Meghan made out she had somewhere to be and places to go and how important she was and all that. I think that was to do with some kind of acting or interview. States that why she cannot go to Invictus in the UK. I don't believe that, actually. I hate to disagree with you, my lovely, but she came to the airport. Is the reason Meghan can't come to the UK because the Queen banned her? No, it's because everybody hates her. Everybody hates her, and she doesn't like being rejected. She doesn't like being criticised either. But she had to let it be known that she was in the airport, you know, waiting for Harry. So no, it's because she causes too much upset, and she's upset at us as well, you know. I mean, really, I think the UK is the biggest critics of Meghan's behaviour because we're the victims. Why is not King Charles demanding proof of Meghan giving birth from her own body to the two so-called royal children? Let's ask, why? I think they already know the answer to that. And anyway, you know, this were Charles did it right. So let me get this straight. Queen and Charlie boy did not know at the time when these children arrived, especially Archie, with what was going on, and then when questions was going to be asked, I believe that's why Archie was swiftly, you know, put on a plane to America with Meghan and Harry. So I do think they was running from the questions. The Queen became aware of it later on when we was all making noises and sounds, and you know, we was quite loud about it, that she could not hear this. Okay, and why? Well, because as you can see, it would be an absolute catastrophe. They were shocked just as much as we was. And I don't think anything's... I think the reason why Charles doesn't bring it up is because it's catastrophic, you know. Just the mere mention of a doubt regarding Archie's DNA, it would be catastrophic, okay. So I'm not seeing them as cowards. I'm not seeing them as proactive, you know. I think they're just... they will wait. And in a way as well, they don't feel like it's their job to come out and do this. Everything's pushed, you know. These titles wasn't given to the children. Meghan had to bring it up publicly and bring it up. She brought it up in Oprah. Then kids don't want titles, and then, you know, afterwards she's going on about them again. Then she comes out and announces that, you know, Prince Archie's Prince Archie. So it's rather more complicated than that. But I think seriously, if people thought that the royals was in on this, it would spell the end. It really would. This is a question about MM. I know you said you were going to go and do a reading on her later, so I thought it might be okay to ask this. Oh yeah, MM was married 3 times, so you got Juliana, Trevor and Harry. Juliana's parents had him get an annulment. There is a picture where he's a little older holding a child, and people seem to think it belongs to Juliana, but I don't think so. Does that child you mention, is that him and Megan's child? Right, the reason I'm pausing is because ages ago I did a reading and I picked up on a child that was in Europe. It could be that these are too young, too young. A worker at a golf club saw her during that time and said that she mentioned she had a child. There are also rumours that this child looked her up one day and she didn't want anything to do with her. I remember that woman, I watched it as well, I saw that. So let's just ask, does Megan have any children other than Archie and Lilibet? And I just want a yes or no universe, please. It's a no, okay, it's a no. And that makes sense as well, and it still fuels the surrogate story. For whatever reason, she's never been pregnant or had a kid. But I did pick up on something like that. Question, so did ever physically have a child? Did Meghan Markle ever physically birth a child? I'm getting a no. Do you know what? I just think that's people stirring the pot here. So it's just telling me it's deliberate and it's gossip as well. So don't forget, Meghan does like to, do things. But that woman, I don't think she knew what she was talking about. I don't think she knew Meghan as well as she was saying. It was in the golf caddy thing, wasn't it? So I just think it's her that got it wrong. But obviously Meghan wouldn't have been bothered about that. Meghan Markle does not care whether it's true or false what people say about her, as long as it gets her attention. Harry was wild in his younger days, getting drunk and doing drugs and other things. He took no precaution. Even his army buddies warned him. A rumour I heard is H may have had a few kids out there. Let's have a look. Has Harry got any children other than Archie and Lilibet? Firing off, firing off, firing off. He was very, very busy. I'm getting great news here. I think he's, somebody had a termination. He had loads of women. Loads of women. Just something concerns me there, okay. Does Harry fire blanks? Yeah. Yes, he does. He needs help, and so this makes sense really why Meghan will be going on about it as well. I mean, I've heard people say he had an injury and this, that, and the other, but this is the second time that I felt that he was, struggling, firing blanks. So that's why Meghan is able to put the blame on Harry. But how can that be if she's had 2 fake miscarriages? That could have been later. Harry firing blanks. That don't make sense to me if Meghan's told him she was pregnant. So I'm saying that Harry, before they got engaged, and that's how she got a ring on her finger. If he was firing blanks, how would he know? Did tell you he's a bit dumb. He is a bit dumb, okay, so I think he would like to have thought that, definitely, maybe it's never been confirmed. Did he even know he was having a problem? Did Harry know he was having a problem until about Archie time? Absolutely. You know, I'd never worried about it before. I'd never had to. I just thought that was it, you know. So I don't know with these women who say they've had a baby to him. They haven't had a baby. They haven't had a baby at all. But, you know, it's easy to say they're pregnant. I had a friend like that, you know. She told this guy she was pregnant to hook him. And he said, that's impossible. I had a vasectomy 20 years ago. And he was still, you know, still not able to. So, I don't know. He was carefree, so he was never really bothered about it, I don't think. I mean, the Queen, let's have a look then. Did, you know, did Harry use protection when he had sex? No. No. Slept with women all over the world, he did. I don't think he was ever aware until Archie, you know, that there was a problem with his sperm, so it would have been low or something. But I have had in the past that, you know, a woman claimed she was pregnant. Is that right? A woman claimed to be pregnant by Harry? Yes or no? Absolutely, yes. And then he goes, well, I can't be. Lily was supposedly from MM's eggs and H fertilised. She was a designer baby. She wanted her to look like Diana. Actually, do you know, that was really interesting because I think it was a reading or two ago, and I said about a baby having Diana's DNA, but in actual fact, it's actually with Diana's DNA. It's not Lily. So, but he wanted to design a baby. Neither they couldn't do it for whatever reason, because I wanted to know, did they extract Diana's DNA and put it into an egg, but apparently no. They shopped for the right eye and hair colouring, hoping to get the right match. So let's have a look then. Did that happen? No. No. Can't escape, you know, what Mother Nature gives you. You can't escape it, so I'm going to get a no for that, honey. Was there more than one Lily? And if so, what happened to her? Was there more than one Lily, a baby? I think you're right, but we're talking two separate babies here, so you know it is common that one egg doesn't take, or you know, doesn't develop as well. So I kind of feel like that, because I'm getting forgiveness and using a chance to put things right. Okay, so I do believe like they have tried once or twice without just Lily and Archie. Okay, so that would mean that this took place before Lily. When Meghan claimed her miscarriage, you know, what was this to do with eggs not being right and stuff like that? You know, is it that the treatment didn't work, or the surrogate, was it out to do with that? No. Save your energy, save your energy. It's in a dish. So, you know, maybe her eggs or whatever wasn't viable. Oh, that's it. Didn't take. Didn't take. So, yeah, we're right and we're wrong on that. Another reader said Thomas is not her dad. Had the snip after Sam. Is it true? He's not her dad for sure. Did Thomas Markle have the snip after Samantha? That shows Samantha just being bitchy and destructive, okay, so... Because you can say what you like when something's not true. Their setup is not as it is, okay, so I think Sam saying that, there's something quite angry about it with her. But Mr. Markle is not her dad. And I've said that a few times. I'll say it again. Let's ask this then. Is Thomas Markle Sr. Samantha's biological father? Well, he thinks a lot about her. Thinks a lot about her. So maybe, but it doesn't make sense to me that, you know, if the whole family's a complete setup, then what is going on with Meghan? Why is Meghan not the father? Let's just double check that. I confused myself. Right, so is Thomas Markle Samantha's biological father, universe? Just yes or no, please. Yes. But I'm getting work as well, getting work. I just get a real bad feeling. Is this Markle family just set up for Meghan? Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Come and sit here. I've got a little visitor for you guys, okay? Here's my little prodigy. He's come and sit down. Actually, you're going to have to stand a bit closer to me. Real close. Right over. Alright. Lean forward so they can see you. Okay. Right, are you going to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name's James and I have a small channel called Jamily VR and I'm just starting out and I would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button because I'm trying to reach my lifetime goal of 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, bless him. Okay, so this is a young lad that I met on holiday, and obviously Sparta Senses have been mentoring him with YouTube, and we're trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers so he can get monetized. So I'm going to put a link in the description for you for his channel, and I know how lovely people you are, aren't you? And I was just wondering if you can just help us out for a month. Just log on, subscribe to him. Let's get him rocking and rolling, and then obviously gaming's not your thing. He's a great gamer, he's amazing actually, and he's getting like 14,000 views on a video. He's going to be something special, so I will be well privileged in the future, won't I, and honoured to say I was with him at the time. So yeah, if you can just, you know, click on the description for us and the link, sorry, and yeah, give him a shout out as well, and I'll show him all the comments tomorrow. Okay, bless him. He's a lovely guy. You're only 12, aren't you? Yeah. You're going to be the gamer of I think I see good things for you. He's got loads of good energy and he's dedicated as well, aren't you? Yeah. And you're going to do more videos. Yeah. He engages with his comments and everything as well. I mean, I just couldn't be. His mum will be, should be very, very proud, and I'm sure she is as well. So, if we can just give him a wave and blow him a kiss and everything else, and wish him luck, that would be great. And I'll remind you tomorrow as well about the link in the description. Bless him. Okay. I love little kids with, you know, attitude and go-getter. He's an hard worker and he's doing his studies as well. Yeah. Your family will be proud of you. Yeah. All right.
Thanks.
I'll see you later. Bye bye. Oh, he's a sweetie. He's a right sweet boy. I love him. Anyway, yeah, I'll mentor him a little bit. Should have been a YouTube teacher. Tell you what, little shit's getting more videos, more viewers than I am. Okay, I'm in the wrong game. Alright then, so yeah, I'm getting work. So are they a family or not? Are they a real family or not? Yeah, they're a real family. It's just Megan. They just can't stop bringing the past out into the future, but you know, I just get something wrong with them. I'm not sure. I don't see addiction as well, and alcohol and anger and being their own worst enemy every time they come out. I mean, if that was my father, and even though I wasn't talking to him, and he was coming and doing shit like that, or my brothers, you know, I'd be mighty upset as well. Is Megan's disdain for Sam and Thomas Jr. real? Based on that? She just doesn't. It's Harry there. She don't want Harry to know. She doesn't want Harry to know things at all. So things are coming out here, left, right, and centre. So I don't think this is the end of the Markle saga.